Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LaRon, female rapper Leads. I am back with another video. Please make sure that you come and you thumbs up this video. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification, hit all notifications, so you have my videos in your possession each and every time that I go
Is mad that they
live.
nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click. On them.
Yeah. So let's get into this first. Let's just turn the energy up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was just playing this. Shout out to everybody who supported Nicki Minaj. She released a sped up version. Y'all know that I played this on this channel before too, because I just go to YouTube and I just speed the songs up. But I like how it sounds. I felt like they mastered it better than when you could just turn up the speed on YouTube. So it sounds a little sounds a lot more cleaner. So let's just knock that a little. I want to hear you, Devin. Hold on a second. Let me do this real quick. I can't wait till she drop this new shit. It's an op in the spot. Yeah, I can't wait she do that till she do that. Hey,
They probably thought I was done. I came back and reloaded. Baby, go back in my motion. Time to put all these rappers on notice. I gave them their time, but ain't none of them holding. Look, I was outside for a minute, but now I just stay on my focus. You do not in that beef, I be minding my business, cause that ain't drive for motion. That's what the gang. Had a knock before I had a chain, and I put it in ghosts, I put on my name. My damn visit, only watching face. That money ain't flow since they was doing claims. I don't take it respectfully. Like the killer said, baby, you better me. I don't see nobody but all ahead of me. Yes, I'm the coach, you can tell on my energy. I be stepping for real. Chicken fingers, we kettle for real. So off amigos ain't getting no pen, I just stay on my back, they fit on my heels like. I be stepping for real. Chicken fingers, we kettle for real. Off amigos ain't getting no pen, I just stay on my back, they fit on my heels like. I see your favorite diamond to a dub. It's harder than hating, I just showing love. My hours can tell I'm spinning by the truck, man. Down for the cases started going up. Name still late at night, dropping months. Yeah, I'm ready to rip to put you in his blood. You see about 50 rips up in the front, and they over like 50 chicks to make him run. They can't figure me out. But my girl trying to picture me now, and I'm sorry, no bands. It's sticking this house, got a pretty little face with a wicked old mouth like.
double C when I step. Got to.
You and she on the net to be stopped you. If you see I'm a threat and it's not you, I can the reason that never can stop you.
Hold on.
There she go. Hey, yo, Johnny, go you from my coat. She don't even know. I remember her chatting, trying to make a show. And I was cracking, singing, and she froze. They lucky I'm having enough, I would've thrown. Pick up a knock steady on the phone. They done got me on hot, I better make it known. That like,
I be stepping for real. Chicken fingers, we kettle for real. Off amigos ain't getting no pen, I just stay on my feet, they fit on my heels like.
I be stepping for real. Chicken fingers, we kettle for real. Off amigos ain't.
Baby G, I be stepping for real. She could get up. That's my shit. Oh shit, that's it. That's my show. Baby G, I be stepping for real. She could bigger, we get up for real. Off the amigos ain't popping no pill. So listen, I hope all of y'all doing well. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy LeBron, female rapper Lee, back with another video. Please come in, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you know each and every time I go live and all of that. So give me a second. I'm happy. Today was my Friday, so I'm good. So I got nothing but time. I actually wanted to do an upload yesterday, but I was so tired, man. Like yesterday at the end of the day, you ever have one of those days where it's just like, I'm tired. I ain't doing nothing but getting rest. If it's one thing about me, I'm going to get my rest. Like, it's important. You got to get your rest. That's how people be, going through like a lot of, like having a lot of health ailments and shit like that. Nah, you got to get your rest. I be tight sometimes, but like I'm good for like on a day that I got off, I'm good for waking up at 10 o'clock sometimes, and that's late to me, but it be feeling so good because I never sleep that late. Sometimes you got to recharge your batteries, you feel me? So yeah, let me see who's in the chat before I move forward. Hold on. What's up, Miss Lackey? Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate that. So, y'all know we're gonna talk about Lotto, and it's so like, yo, the thing that's so funny to me about Lotto is just that she's mimic Minaj for real talk. In my opinion, she's mimic Minaj, and she don't see it, but it's like she got it real bad that she can't even see it. It's like you grew up to Nicki, and it's like now. I don't ever want to see a person self-destruct, but Lotto has the perfect recipe to self-destruct because she know that she got her little jackpot, if she call them jackpots or whatever. She got her people who support her, but she know that a lot of people see through the fuck what she's doing, and a lot of that shit that she's doing is just not cutting it. You know, the label is big bad right now because, you know, B.I.G., L.A., T.O., she's kind of caught in a bind right now. You know what I'm saying? Why Lotto is caught in a bind right now is because she's getting like some sort of radio play, but the song ain't streaming enough to make it chart on Billboard. Sort of like caught in limbo. It's kind of like, you know, when you fucked up with a car, when you get into a car wreck and the loan is still worth this and the car is like depreciated on top of the depreciation that's already faced. So it's like you just topsy turvy. So I kind of feel like Lotto was going through that right now with big energy. It was some people, because when I would do commentary, some people would say they liked the song. So there were some few outliers, few people who said they liked the song. You know what I'm saying? Just a few. But I personally felt like they boosted it. And this is why I feel like somebody is going to be able to do a history paper or essay on something about the fake promotion and the push of viral artists and how it really hinders them and hurts them because they get set up for new eras. And, you know, she ran out on stage with Lizzo and made it think like that was her crowd. Come on, baby. That was really Lizzo's crowd. But she thought that she was going to capitalize off of performing in front of all of that crowd and try to come out with this little, you know, bullshit rap song with the let me run free. She thought that shit was gonna eat, and it just didn't do what it was, you know. The results they just weren't responsive like the label really wants it. So um man, now she doing Queen Radio. I mean, Queen Radio type vibes on Apple Music. She want to know what the T is. That shit is just funny to me. It's like, that's why I said that shit days ago. Mimic Minaj. She is Mimic Minaj. And that shit, she got it bad to where the point she can't see it. And now she done fucked up so bad. Let me tell you what happens sometimes with people. When they know they did a good person wrong, they will self-destruct. And then it's just like, if they know they can never get back in your good graces, they'll just violate you or to the core to just see if you'll respond. That's where it could get a little ugly. Like, people don't realize that, but yeah, especially if you're the type of person where you could just like cut somebody off or whatever, sometimes that does come with negative effects because some people can't take that and they just want to be. It's kind of dangerous each way because what person is going to treat you like that and still be around you and mad because they ain't. I don't know. I feel like the world is huge. We've all lost family members that we loved and they, you know, below dirt. And it's like, I internalize shit differently. If I could lose a family member, I can lose a friend. Like, that's how I process it. And I know that's maybe, and I feel like just growing up in life, one thing I was blessed for is like knowing and having both of my parents in my life. But like, you know, my mom was a single parent and my dad, you know, he would do his thing or whatever, but he was around, but he didn't live with us. But what I'm trying to say is like, I think the negative, we all have some sort of negative programming. I don't care what you say, but with me, my negative programming that I've applied in life, and I know that this is toxic. I feel like if I can go periods without like speaking to my dad, like, who the fuck are you to do? Like, you're nothing to me to do that. So, and I don't feel like that's right, but it's honestly protecting me throughout my whole life. It's protecting me from keeping relationships with people who were worthless. Like, yeah, I don't continue some shit on for years with some people I shouldn't have, and they know who they are. And they just didn't hear from me no more. I'm telling you, after I lost one of my closest friends, it made me realize what is a friend and what's not. Like, some people I really didn't hear from unless they needed money, even if they tried to dress it up in a conversation the day before, and then the next day is the money ask, and I'll just have it in my mom like they hit me up for money. Today it'll be the nice conversation, and then tomorrow I get the long text message, boom, like, oh, and I can go to Western Union or I could do this. And it's just like, damn, it's like, so you don't really fuck with me. You only just want money or whatever. So to me, that shit is fake. And yeah, if it's not no long lasting friendships and some real shit, I just don't really care to entertain it no more, to be honest with you. I just really don't. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. What's up, Lacey? I appreciate you. Yeah, get the likes up, get the likes up. You know, I ain't one of those people. When I be on people's channel, I be laughing. Especially like Jovi. She be like, let's get these likes up. I'm getting off of here in 5 minutes. If these likes ain't at 100, I'm getting, yo, that should be making me, I be dying. Cause you know, I don't know. I'm a firm believer in just relying on the universe. Real talk. I'll get off this shit and I'll have over 100 likes. I just feel like you know, whatever you I don't know. It just pretty much, it works for me. Like one time I got off of here last week and that live is almost like 10,000. I was like, I wasn't even talking about nothing. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Oh, Oh, no instrumental for that. Hold on a second. Oh, that was Roland Martin. The fuck, yo! I hate the YouTube algorithm because I've been looking up. Yo, this is how you end up in a little loop. Because I'm looking up dogs. At first, I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting the kind of Corso. That's the kind of dog I want. I still want that dog. I want a boxer, but I feel like the boxer is just a little. Even though I do, kind of Corso, they're really sweet dogs too if you train them properly. But boxers, I don't know if I want that. That's a whining ass dog. My one of my peoples had one of them. They're sweet dogs, but I don't know if I want that dog. I think I'm gonna get a kind of Corso when I do move. Yeah, because I want a dog that's gonna be able to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're really good dogs if you train them properly, socialize them. You know, the dogs who are typically really aggressive are the ones that don't get out. They stay in the backyard all the time and they don't get no interaction and love from their family. Those are the type of dogs. Dogs are going to be naturally protective, but if you have a dog that just acts up like that, like, yeah. Hold on a second. Oh man, so let's see. Let me scroll down. Boxers are hyper as fuck. Yeah. We had them growing up. I like them. They're really good dogs though. They really are. Well, Universe come through. I done got demonetized. Damn, how'd you get demonetized? Let me ask you how you got demonetized because I got demonetized once. Let me tell you why. So, me personally, that's why I don't post. Well, I can you can still post shorts like I was saying before, but what you have to realize is that especially if you have a monetized channel and you post shorts, what YouTube will do is, especially if you didn't edit it or if you didn't like throw it in your iMovie and throw like a little background on it, that's editing. But if you just literally like take a video that multiple people could have uploaded in the video and you didn't do anything to it, you get demonetized for it because they look at it as like they paying you for a video that everybody else uploaded. And they have some sort of, they got artificial intelligence where they could tell that this ain't the only page that had this video. So you ain't putting no wording around it. You ain't putting no editing around it or nothing. So it's like that makes you a target for getting demonetized. I try to tell people that, like, do not just like, because I learned the hard way, like, but guess what? It wasn't really the hard way for me because this ain't my source of income, but it is a source that I use. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, but my channel was demonetized for a month for that. So I had to go through and delete all of my videos that was like uploaded like that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. So it just is what it is. You said you got a strike, and I found the guy and talked to him, and he took it back. They still reset my hours. I have to get 4,000. Damn, that's crazy. What type of video was it that you took? That's crazy. They demonetized you over a wow. I'm sorry that happened to you. I've been sharing your videos on Twitter. Thank you, K Holiday. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn, that's crazy. So they reset your hours. What's up, Crafty Queen? Let's see. All right, so let's see what's going on. I think this came up yesterday. So yeah, so all right, so Tory Lanez files an appeal in a shooting conviction, rap lyrics, photo of gun tattoo, tainted jury. So I'm pretty sure y'all seen the photos already. Making a Stallion, she was out at the Astros game. She looked good. But let's get into this first. So Tory Lanez is not going down without a fight. He has just filed an appeal to draw his conviction for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion, claiming, among other things, prosecutors, Tory's lawyer, famed criminal defense attorney Jose Baez, claims in legal documents obtained by TMZ, prosecutors submitted a shirtless photo of Tory with a firearm on his chest during trial. Prosecutors said that it was merely for identification purposes, but Baez is calling BS, saying that prosecutors used a photo to underscore to the jury his client had a fondness for weapons. All right. So there are numerous other grounds. Notably, Baez says it was a reversible error for the prosecutors to threaten to present Tory's rap lyrics to the jury. All right. And Baez says that the jury heard an 80-minute interview prosecutors had with Kelsey Harris, Megan's friend who was in the car the night of the shooting. The audio was devastating to Tori's case, but Kelsey later recanted a lot of what she said in the interview. Baez also says that it was wrong to admit an Instagram post that included a comment from one of Megan's producers claiming cops had matched bullets from Tori's gun to the fragments in Megan's foot. That's Megan's foot. Okay. So another claim, it was wrong to allow statements Megan made to cops that Tory said to her immediately after the shooting, please don't say anything because I'm on probation. Tory is facing 22 years in prison for three felony fire violations. He's scheduled to be sentenced next month. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I feel like Megan is out here. I feel like being that she's an artist, she's trying to keep it moving on some business as usual. She got to start revving it up. It's about to be award season. Megan drops a new song around every award season because Rock Nation, if they don't do anything, they're going to get her a gig and she's going to be performing at the BET Awards or the VMAs. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's going to happen. So, we'll see. We'll see what I mean. But how long do appeals? Don't they said appeals normally? Well, he has. Well, I thought that the appeal is done after the sentencing, but I guess he's already filed it. I don't know. I have to educate myself more on that. But anyway, let's move on to this. So I seen this on InStyle. So these photos of Megan Thee Stallion wore a super sexy vintage Paco Rabanne two-piece. So she looked really nice yesterday. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Megan looks like Foxy Brown, Pam Grier." Megan looked good. I can't take that away from her, but I hope the music is as good as she. I hope the music is just like Megan on some next level shit. But I don't know. I have it in my heart that I feel like Megan is gonna try to come um she gonna try to come for Nicki, and it's just gonna. I don't know. I feel like Megan is. Let me know. Put number one in the chat if you feel like Megan is gonna try to jab at Nicki. Put number two if you think she's just gonna avoid it. I think it's gonna be a multitude of things. I think what Megan is gonna do is she's gonna try to give the energy off like she ain't pressed and like she gonna try to. I don't know. You think she would do something like try to like I don't know. You never know with Megan because she tried to do that shit. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. So she might try to do some shit, try to age shame Nicki. Like, oh, like I don't know. I don't know what she gonna do, but whatever it is, Nicki can handle it. Cause listen, what could she do? Nicki survived it. Like I'm telling you, it's something that you should admire from a person who is able to face adversity and still be able to have a career and still profitable. Like, you know what I'm saying? They really, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is with, well, I do understand it with people who are strong, but for the people who just won't allow shit to just finish them, you know what I'm saying? And they just will come back and they surface each and every time. It ain't no like this shit is Nicki's career. Like this shit ain't no play. This shit ain't no games. This shit ain't for no shits and giggles. Like, you know what I'm saying? She ain't out here just on some viral moment type of shit. Nah, this has been paying her way. And I feel like she's been devoted to rap and she deserves to reap all of the benefits off of it. Point blank. So that's that. She deserves to reap all of the benefits. Nicki should be highly playlisted all the time. She should get a lot of radio play all the time. She really put the she put the groundwork. Like she did everything that they not even doing now. Honestly, I feel like a lot of female rappers is really lazy and they don't want to do that organic work. And I know that they what it is like we in a time where people just feel like they can post a cute picture with the aesthetically pleasing, the background is nice, sexy photo, get thousands of likes, and it's just like that's enough. But it's like they missing the important part of actually touching the people. Because while you might think that it wasn't really that important when Nicki was going out and she was signing boobs and doing stuff like that, Nicki had a lot of contributing factors that really helped her. Let's not play stupid, right? One thing why I want to say is that why she is an intelligent human being. You want to know why? And I know that you can agree with this. Think about her discography over the years. Like, even if she did pop music, rap music, or whatever, she's consistently delivered great verses. And it's like, a lot of times, this is the loophole with people, right? They'll be really pretty, but they'll be whack. it's like she's aware of everything that's going on around her. She's aware of her appearance. She's aware of what she contributes. And you have to keep it real. A lot of people do like Nicki just because she is beautiful. A lot of people love her because she's beautiful and she's fucking talented. It's so many different. It's a lot of people like her because her attitude. Like it's a multitude of things why people like Nicki. So, and I feel like she's aware of all of it, and that's how she keeps it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. So let's see what they saying. Um Nicki don't actually rap. Nicki can actually rap with men though. And I'm tired. Wait, what'd you say? And I'm tired that shit didn't work either. Her best bet is to continue to do them weak ass doing cowardly using until I get at ignore that bullshit. Wait, who you talking about? I can't get enough of Red Ruby. The sleeves are so addicting. Only on them if it's Red Ruby the sleeves. Let's bring that up real quick. Anyway, yeah. Who the hell told ladies they was me now? Let's do the speed sped. Let's do this real quick. Now let's do this.
This what y'all been
I
wanting.
heard you looking for that. Oh me. What? A couple of you motherfuckers. Oh me. Net tat say Onika. Hey.
I got more slaps than Aretha.
Yeah.
When you lose the queen, niggas friendly, dawg. It was just back to back like Wembley, dawg. Now you all the way back up in the Bentley, dawg. I turn lemons into lemonade simply, dawg. Oh boy, and my brother tried to end me, dawg.
I heard you looking for the oh me. Hey. A couple of you motherfuckers. Oh me. Hey.
Asked for the dope, so they
Sent
sent
me
me sleeves. Trying to lay low, don't tempt me, sleeves. 30 in the clip will be empty sleeves. You bitches for my sons on your A's and B's. Lead a hate train in the station, please. I was in the court, no J's and B's. Made a change of mind in the judge chamber, please. The max on the line, I ain't talking about the PC. I'm the biggest fish in the pan, I do you greasy. All you gotta do is call, I'm in my t-shirt and my drawers. Face down, ass up, I'm already on all falls. Suckers dick through a shorts, then I ride them like a horse.
Oh, I mean a horse, I'm a boss.
I got the juice and I'm taking the morning tour.
Imitating Nicki while your ghost rider dissing me.
Leaving 2 B's, I got all of my babies missing me. Never gon' fall, never not gon' fall. And I keep my nigga bustin' like a Draco. He always come back, big Draco. Still going bad on these same hoes.
What? She bodied that shit. I just got 10 minutes up and even do yet. You call me baby, but I ain't even go yet boo yet. I'm just a bad bitch and I'm sorry but you do that. Just too hard and I'm fucking running job up this way. Let's see where that's at. No, hell no. Why they put that over that?
Patty, I see you too.
No, nigga, it said Barbie drip. Now let's just keep it moving. Yeah, let's get back to the commentary momentarily. All right, so that's the gem though. I'm glad that they got that on Spotify. They still ain't delete that yet. So yeah. I'm happy Barbara said he put me onto your channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Leave the hate train in the please. Yeah, she was really getting at Meek on that too. Like I was in the no J's and B's. Yeah, she was letting them know, like, you know what I'm saying? I hope you get your monetization back. Just do what you got to do to flip it around. You know, I know it's probably, you know, you probably feel defeated that you got to get all your hours up, but you know how to get it. Just keep doing your content. Like, damn. I hate that happened because I feel like when certain things happen, like it kind of like throws your channel into a certain category, whatever. You might just want to just make a whole new channel. That's what I probably would do. If they demonetize your shit too and they trying to tell you got to do all your hours over, what? That's crazy. LeBron played Tatiana. No, I'm not really in the Tatiana mood. I will play Barbie Drip though. I wanted to get away from it. Barbie Drip. Nicki Minaj. I will play that, and that's it.
Run that back, turbo. I just got 10 million bucks for shit that I ain't even do yet. This bitch your money, but I ain't say I was your boo yet. You got your feelings hurt, I ain't really mean to do that. I'm just a bad bitch, I'm sorry I put you through that. I'm from New York, but we don't never say good morning. Whipping the block and he don't come until the morning. I always pray to have a bigger with a doorman. Now I'm so busy, I gotta turn on these endorsements. Now I'm flaunting everything that I wanted. Remember a time when I couldn't even afford it. Now I'm in stores, I get everything that fits me. Now I'm in slides and shades so they don't know it's me. Drip too hard, got a zip too hard. Ain't gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Pretty little toes, stunting on these hoes. Buy another bag soon as I get paid. Bad little vibe, keep up on my side. He's a dirty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time, still I'm in my prime. Couple new blessings every time we pray. I'm still the same bitch from the city of the potholes. She said, oh, I got those. I said, no, it's not those. I don't fuck with birds, but you bitches on my cocktail. If I want some chicken and waffles, I go to Roscoe. Cooler than the winter, but I heat up like the summer. Fucking with my baby, I'm a gunner. When I say baby, I ain't talking about stunner. I'm talking about Lil like Weezy, you wanna come up, nigga. Drip too hard, got a zip too hard. Ain't gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Pretty little toes, stunting on these hoes. Buy another bag soon as I get paid. That little vibe, keep up on my side. He's a dirty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time, still I'm in my prime. Couple new blessings every time we pray. Drip too hard, got his dick too hard. He gon' fuck around and drown. Pretty little toes, stunting on these hoes. Buy another bag. That little vibe, keep up on my side. He's a dirty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time, till I'm in my prime. Couple new blessings every time we pray.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a gem. I feel like I gotta bring that back.
Sorry I put you through that. I'm from New York, but we don't never say good morning. Whipping the block and he don't come until the morning. I always pray to have a bigger with a doorman. Now I'm so busy, I gotta turn on these endorsements. Now I'm flaunting everything that I wanted. Remember a time when I couldn't even afford it. Now I'm in stores, I get everything that fits me. Now I'm in slides and shades so they don't know it's me. Drip too hard, got a zip too hard. Ain't gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Pretty little toes, stunting on these hoes. Buy another bag soon as I get paid. That little vibe, keep up on my side. He's a dirty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time, still I'm in my prime. Couple new blessings every time we pray. I'm still the same bitch from the city of the potholes. She said, oh, I got those. I said, no, it's not those. I don't fuck with birds, but you bitches on my cocktail. If I want some chicken and waffles, I go to Roscoe. Cooler than the winter, but I heat up like the summer. Fucking with my baby, I'm a gunner. When I say baby, I ain't talking about stunner. I'm talking about Lil like Weezy on the come up. Drip too hard, got a zip too hard. Ain't gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Pretty little toes, stunting on these hoes. Buy another bag soon as I get paid. That little vibe, keep up on my side. He's a dirty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time, till I'm in my prime. Couple new blessings every time we pray. Drip too hard, got his dick too hard. He gon' fuck around and drown. Pretty little toes, stunting on these hoes. Buy another bag. That little vibe, keep it by my side. He's a dirty bitch, gotta catch this fade. Do it all the time, till I'm in my prime. Couple new blessings every time we pray.
Every time we pray.
Couple new blessings every time we pray.
All right. So that's that. So let me just bring this up real quick. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. Let's just watch this.
Nicki Minaj comparing herself to Harriet Tubman.
Came over like a
This is what they want so bad. This is what she wants.
Showers now.
I am gonna compare myself to strong black queens. What the fuck I look like? I just put out the best album of the years. Okay. Now, the more you talk about me and write me up one, I'm gonna be back on Queen Radio. Oh.
What she want? Like who they want to be like?
All y'all getting addressed on Queen Radio.
All y'all getting addressed on Queen Radio. What? Who they want to be
I got the money. I'm gonna cut your mic.
Who do they want to be like? Like, huh? Lotto, you will never have this set up. Like, you will never be this. I ain't trying to be fun. No, let me speak that. She wants to be in this type of zone where it's just like she has all these listeners. She's doing this tired ass interview with Chloe Bailey. Chloe honestly held it down in a way because Lotto was trying to be she was trying to like act like so the tea is Lotto cut this shit out, like just cut it out. Hold on, let me play this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice.
I mean, he got dreads.
Yeah,
You
I
like
like his
dreads?
locks. I like his locks.
Yeah.
Mm.
But T was
What's the tea?
that you was talking to Quavo.
Uh-oh. Well, we doing a movie together.
But they was saying that John was hanging outside.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she ain't even. It's kind of like wag, mommy. Now she got the TEA. Now she talking like the DEA. Lotto, sit your ass down. VIGLATTO. Like, just stop trying to be. You want to be Nicki so bad. All y'all getting addressed on Queen Radio. All y'all. Let's go. Let's get her. All y'all getting addressed. Yeah. All y'all getting addressed. Yeah, all y'all getting addressed. You know what I'm saying? What she say? It's a bunch of mini me's. I'm the one they potting. Showed you how to with a bag. Now you going shopping. Now BIGL. It's like Lotto. Let me tell you one thing. You have to have an influence to have a radio show. People have to want to listen to what you're saying. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say, and I know people think like, oh, you're saying this, that, whatever. Lotto listens to commentary. For one, she mentioned YouTube and she said when she goes there, she sees her lives and stuff. So she exposed herself. Not saying that she ain't a regular person. Of course, she probably comes on YouTube. She type her name in and now it's just like, all these videos. And I know for a fact that I was one of the people who said that Lotto's song is not selling. Why is it getting all this radio play? Is payola. And then in her fucking remix, she said they say it's payola. Since when did people know Lotto to talk about payola? Before that was a thing where they only gave to Cardi. Now she talking about payola. She be watching these videos. VIGLATTO. She tuned in and she's hypersensitive about people saying that she's white. You are white. You look into the face of a white mother. I mean, your mom is white. It's like, what? Like, just, I mean, why wouldn't you admit to who you are as a part of who you are? I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with. See, I think it is when people hearing this video and I'm saying that, like, you're white. Like, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but like, stop trying to run away from it. You on Hot 97 talking about these crackers. Like, nah, you're white. You look into the face of a white mother. How could you say that? Like, nah, you wildin'. So BIGLATTO, she's just another Nicki clone, and it hurts her bad that she's not in good graces with Nicki. She will never be there again. She crossed the line to the way she can't ever come back in life. She tried to talk about Nicki family. She really tried to hit Nicki where it hurt at, to be honest with you. And I feel like that was really nasty. What way could she have come at it with Nicki if they got into it? She could have just did everything without bringing her family into it, honestly, and it still probably would have been over. She probably would have still been, yeah. Not, what's so crazy? I was reading something on Twitter today, and I really did get a kick out of it when Nicki was like, she responded, she was like, yeah, she was like, you did good on the track, but I ain't really feeling it, mama, or some shit like that. She said to Lotto. I think Nicki just didn't want to work with Lotto. She was like, what you working on though? Like, you doing something? She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm working on an album. Fuck out of here. Nobody don't want what you selling. Nobody don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Lotto out here trying to do all these, and then she's relying on this collaboration that she got with Cardi or somebody. She relying on this next collaboration because, baby, let me tell you, the big plan for that label was probably like this is what's gonna happen because strategically, Nicki on her second era, she led with a pop song, so it's like they in their Starships era. So now she want to lead with this pop song. Ooh, and baby, you didn't get a Starships, babe. Guess what? It's not really looking good. It ain't looking up. And I want to make something to make sure I reiterate this and make sure that I say this. Lotto, yeah, she was on the charts for 1 week for Lottery, but I want to remind you, it didn't debut the first week. It debuted the second week that they poured all that radio play into it, and then it fell back off. So it was like it really wasn't supposed to be there. And this is why I say it's going to be histories, papers, and like essays on this with the rise and fall of so many different like viral celebrities. Yeah, this is why they should make these female rappers work harder. Really prove that you got a hit. Make them work hard and grind hard. Make sure that you come in with the music ready to go. Now, Lotto, she out here looking crazy. What if the label had all these plans like, yeah, we're going to put this song out to public. They should accept to it like this. You know, the crowd from Big Energy, that type of like, you know, listenership, they should come back, you know, and listen to this song. And it's just they ain't jacking it. So listen, you put some of that negative energy out there, and that's how the universe also knows that she did something wrong. She tried to come out here and stunt and try to, like, you know, honestly, Lotto, she was responded, and I don't care how you feel. The way that she was responding to Nicki and all of that, she wanted to take that shit back to Cardi and Megan and laugh at Nicki behind the scenes. That's what she really wanted to do. She wanted to go and laugh at Nicki and say, oh yeah, I said this to this. And that's why Nicki was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like what? So anyway, let's continue looking at these photos of Megan Thee Stallion. How do you think Megan looks? I think she looks really nice. I just think she's trying to get ready for whatever it is that she's trying to launch. She looks like she could be in The Simpsons. I like that. I like that hair. Okay. Megan looks good. I guess she's wearing some sort of vintage 90s number that they said that's her stylist. Okay. Whatever. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm trying to find that thing that I had on Ice Spice, where I think the dudes, they was trolling her because it was like they was saying her song from The Boys a Liar too, saying some shit. I gotta pull it up. I don't remember what they said verbatim, but they was definitely trolling Ice Spice. They didn't really, and they ain't even look like her chain. Hold on a second. All right. To be honest, these girls are TikTok rappers and they don't realize it's going to be the biggest rise and fall. I would never, and y'all, I'm telling you, this is nothing new. I used to say this shit back in the day. I'm like, the worst thing would be is to come out and just not work out and not work out. Now you've got all this attention and everything and you ain't working out. And it's like the music ain't working out. And now you got to go back to this life with whatever money that you got. Say you can't get booked and do bookings like that. That's one thing I will say about Trina. She wrote that shit out. I think maybe, I don't know if she's kind of slowed up now, but Trina got money over the years. If I tell you one thing about her, she might have not sold records like Kim and Foxy, but shit, Trina will be on performing everywhere. She got that money. You know what's so crazy? I would say this. Let me say this. On a consistent level, and maybe you understand what I'm saying. You know that Trina is a nightclub performer. She gonna come out and perform whatever. But listen, honestly, is Megan Thee Stallion too far off from that? Do you think Megan Thee Stallion could headline an arena tour off her name? I don't think that she could. I think Megan would do good at nightclubs and shit like that, and people would come see her. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that Megan can draw a crowd of 5,000 people who dedicated want to see her? Let me know if you think Megan can do it. Yes or no? Can Megan get 5,000 people to show up? I want you to remember she had that VCR tour where that virtual reality tour, and I don't think that really did good. It was just like they stopped promoting it. In my personal opinion, I think that they stopped because it was like nobody was really interested in it. People weren't going to see it. So it's like, how are they trying to promote and push these people who have absolutely no influence? And they're going to realize there's going to be so much money wasted. I wish the best for Megan though, but I feel like it's a lot of false celebrities out here, and they pushing these people and making them feel a certain type of way, and they don't realize it's like you really gonna let these people down years from now. I think Megan will be fine, hopefully musically. I hope that she's grown in her sound. She's taken a lot of time off. Hopefully she's still the hot girl, but she got to come back and do some like, I think she has a potential, but what could Megan ever say to Nicki? Megan gonna say some shit like, I'm the type I get. She gonna try to say some funny shit like, she gonna try to, I feel like she gonna try to come at Nicki, like make it seem like Nicki pressed or like try to do something with ageism or whatever. But and unfortunately, you know what's so crazy with against anybody else, people would probably protect and go at a person, but with Nicki, you know that they would chime in and be like, yeah, she is mad or whatever the case may be. So it's like I feel like Megan is on her sympathy role. She gonna come back and make it seem like she was down and out and the bitch is dissing me. You was dissing me when I was trying to get off of my feet. She gonna say some shit like that. It's gonna be some sympathy type shit. I'm telling you. When I was the Houston hottie, you ain't give a fuck about me. She gonna do some shit where I'm telling you, it's gonna be a sympathy run, and it's gonna make it seem like, but that's okay, cause it's gonna be some shit like that. You know how Megan do. It's gonna be a psychological fuck. She can come for Nicki saying she's yeah, she could say that, but then she would be body shaming people who weren't. I mean, we in that time where people take that shit and it's like, I mean, I feel like any person who whatever. I mean, it's your choice what you want to do. So me and my little sister was just talking about these false these false celebs. They want the celeb life, but the celebs don't work. But the labels work harder to keep them up than themselves. Yeah. You know, honestly, let me tell you this, right? And maybe you can understand and see it. Like I feel like Ice Spice, she's trying to like build this career off of like less is more. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I want to bring her page up actually right now. So I feel like Ice Spice, um, she's building up her brand off of like that less is more type of shit, right? But I feel like it could work and then I feel like it could work, but then it's like I feel like she's missing though too. Understand this when I say this, right? So she got that song out with Pantheress right now, and it's in the top of Billboard, like between number 6 and 1, right? And it's sitting there. But I think about her online activity, and I think about her content. She always posts cute pictures, or you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, it's like her content, as far as like videos and doing whether it's reels or doing trailer videos to her songs, it's like you have to inspire, like as a mover and shaker with music, you have to inspire your people to want to like do your, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and her mood is out right now. Why you ain't got mad videos in that shit just doing shit? You know you can get your hair done anytime. It's like you should be doing videos trying to get that shit up. Like you see, like if you ever notice a pattern, like especially from like I seen Nicki doing it, like she's been doing this, reposting people's videos and stuff like that. And you notice everybody does that on the release weeks of their video. What do you see all these female rappers do? They're reposting in their stories of all of the people who do their stuff over, because that's, and you know how many people look in their stories when they have millions of followers? It's hundreds of thousands plus of people looking in their stories. So it's like with Ice Spice, I feel like her social media game is a little lazy. Y'all had a song that was in top 3 or whatever. Y'all could have easily pushed that if y'all engagement. Sometimes it really is about engagement. But you know what? Certain people, I give it to them. And you want to know what's this? I'll compare it to something like this. Doja Cat, she's really laid back. Even though she get all of those tweets all the time where they say like, oh, Doja surpassed this, she had this or whatever. She never really like engaged with that shit. She just kind of like did her own thing and just was like, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's her personality. But I feel like with Ice Spice, she has a lot of people who love her online social media, but I feel like they could have did a little bit more. Even now, they still do have a lot of time because the song is still getting a lot of radio play, streams, and all of that. That song is getting over 5 million streams a day. So it's like they could still push it, but it's like, damn, where's the interaction? I feel like Ice Spice, she don't really want to, if I don't know if you got this vibe either, but I don't feel like she really wants to interact with her fans because I feel like she knows that it could get kind of toxic. I think she could see it. Now, people like her who don't post all the time, trust me, they're definitely on social media all the time, though. They might not be posting, but they on social media. But I feel like it's wise because some certain people, they just don't want to be in the mix like that. So even if they seen, like, come on, you seen that what happened with Lotto, and she came and she responded to it, and she responded and she let it go in her way, though. You understand what I'm saying? So hold on a second. I want to go get something. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I don't want to go to. 1 second. And is this you in your element? Are you a boss or a fucking degenerate? I need to book me a flight with the Emirates. She killed that shit. I love the way No Lay raps. She's one of those UK female rappers that I discovered around the same time as Lady LaShore. I found all of them, and it was just like the way that they rap. It was like one thing that I noticed with the girls overseas is that they rap really hungry. They are hungry. It's like, I'm telling you, I ain't trying to be funny, but the only one, and that's why when I heard Lady LaShore back in the day, I was like, damn, she was like on that like animated shit, like you know how like Nicki spit. And I'm pretty sure if you heard her, you know what I'm talking about. It's like she's one of the girls. I'm telling you, I know that people don't really, a lot of people don't know about her, but I'm telling you, metaphors, punchlines, like her energy is up. I love her. I was so happy when Nicki got her on that track, and it was so crazy that like within 2 weeks of that, I made a post on. I got a matter of fact, I know that's on my other page. I'm gonna look it up though. I got a keyword search, Twitter. If I put Young Devin, like London Hill, and Lady LaShore, I should be able to find that shit. And I made a post, and then right after that, the Lickle Miss remix came out with the Fine Nine, and it had Nicki, London Hill, and Lady LaShore on that shit. That shit was so crazy. I was like, damn. Yeah, sometimes dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Only person that was missing was Young Devin. So, you know, let's see. So that was yesterday. All right. Let me read some of these comments. We're at 135 in the chat, but 23 likes. It'll even out, you know. That's the way I look at it. It'll even out. It always does. And plus, this isn't typically the time that my audience is online. So shit. It is what it is, you know. I know that Sprite is good as hell. That was perfect. That was perfect. So let's see. You said, Laurent, you are so right. Most of my relatives call me after a while, after a whole year to greet. Then the next day they call asking for money. I have learned to cut off people who don't show me genuine love. Or you get at them the way that you can get at them that still kind of like protects you, you know? So say a person hits you up and it's about money. Maybe you do want to give them some money, but say you have a limit. Be like, you know, I also have this thing built up, and you might think this is crazy, but it's almost like I got a card for everything. I can know when a person is trying to ask me for money, and whatever I'm going to give you, I already have it made up, and I don't care how much you tapped in. I'll be like, yo, I don't even got it, but I could give you $20. Like, I can't give you anything that I can't afford to lose. And that's the problem. Some people, they just get so used to. When I was younger, I could understand it though. Like sometimes you really fuck your money up. But once you hit a certain age, like you just don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably much lived in Houston most of, yeah, I've lived in Houston most of my 30s. Then I lived in New York. But once I moved here, maybe once or not even, I don't ask my mom for money. I don't. I know that when my mom had ended up retiring and she got like, you know, when you retire and you got from a job like she did, she got some money and she blessed me. I'm like, yo, how the hell I get all this money in my account? And she was just like, oh, I wanted to give you something. And I was like, damn, she blessed me. Yeah, she blessed all of us though. So, but yeah, I don't ask for money. I make do with what I have. And if I don't got it, I scale back somewhere. I scale back. Up, we can't do this. Guess we can't eat out. Guess we can't do this. And then also you spend a lot of days at home. You gotta better learn how to balance your money out. That's the thing. So many people be so addicted to social media and they think that you gotta be on all the time. Like, nah, you gotta know how to throw this shit. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to throw them. How does it go? Know when to fold, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Word. So let's see. I'm fine, Miss Lucky. What's up, Bobby? See, that's what I'm saying. And look at Partisan. He ain't been support her till the verdict was read. Trash. Oh man, I'm at work. I normally can't even talk. Damn, you working overnight? Yo, that's one thing. Shout out to the people who could work overnight. I've never had a job overnight. You want to know why? Because yeah, I might stay up all night in my room in the comfort of my home, but if I had to work all night, oh, I would be tired. I couldn't stay up. Oh, I'm quitting this job. I ain't trying to inspire you in the worst way, but no, I don't care if I stay up all night. I won't want to be working. And if I'm working, it better be something for myself. Like, but no, I get it though. I understand because no, that's crazy when you think about it because there's positions because they need to be filled round the clock for for specific roles or whatever, right? But me personally, like over when it starts to get to about 2 o'clock, oh yeah, I'm good. Like, nah. I don't care if I'm just laying down, I gotta be relaxed. I don't know why. I just like I really appreciate nighttime, and I feel like that's when you kind of like just recharge your batteries. I'm always mad when the morning come. I wake up and it's like, yo, let me ask you if this happens to you too, right? So if I go to bed, like, say I go to bed and I had to work in the morning. So typically I wake up anywhere between like 5:40, like 5:45, 6 o'clock, depending, right? But if I don't wake up before that, like I like to wake up at least 2 times before I get up. If I wake up at the time where I have to just get up immediately, oh, I'm angry. I hate it. I don't know why. I love to have extra time. I don't know if you like that, but yo, I love to wake up and be like, oh, I got an hour. I got an hour. You about to get under them covers so hard and set that alarm again and just be like, yeah. Then when that hour come, you refresh because you done got that hour. You done looked at the clock and then don't let you fall asleep a little early, like 10, 11 o'clock, and you done woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now you got 2 hours. You like, oh shit. Then you just extra good. Like me, I like it like that. I love it like that. I don't like to wake up and it's time to get up. I be pissed. I'm pissed because then I'm rushing and it's just not a good thing. I don't like that. I like to be up early. I don't know. That shit just does something to me. I don't know what it is. Let's see. You said I did that shit with my friend once in life, never again. Yeah, you got to learn how to draw the line, baby. I used to work overnight. It was tough work, but I had fun being in the store with no guests. Yeah, my friend used to work overnight for the Christmas tree shops, and she kept trying to get me to do that shit. I'm like, I'm no good. I can't do it. I gotta be home at night. Like, I remember when I first moved to Houston, it was this job. And they offered me this overnight role and it was paying decent too. Not only was it far from where I was at, it was too far. But then it was overnight. I didn't want to do that shit overnight all the way out there. That shit was too deep. Nah, hell no. That shit was like basically on the damn that shit was all the way across. Oh nah. That would have been too much. Every day. Hell no. We got the braid just to make it a day. Hell no. So let me find this Ice Spice post. I'm just tired of Lotto. So let's bring this up real quick. What was this about?
Because even things
Oh
we
my
weren't
God.
insecure about, people will poke on.
Yeah.
And
Like me looking old.
you don't look old. That's crazy.
So now my
That's
whole thing
crazy.
is
So somebody said Lotto don't look old, but she do look older than she is. She's still cute. Okay, that was sweet. So she was projecting when she called Nicki super freaky grandma age shaming. Got it. Yep, exactly. Not Lotto copying Queen Radio. Nicki will always be the pink print blueprint. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, like, you have to be real strong to deal with social media. These people be coming out hiding just to mess with you. All right. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. I gotta figure out how to mute this because I don't know how to mute this microphone. Hold on a second. Let me see something. But I still got love for you. Though you left me in the cold to face this world alone. I can't make it on my own, but I still got love for you. I think I like it like this. Yeah, I hate it like that. I hate that. That's just, yeah, I used to have it like that, but I prefer it like this. This is more, and then that's the, nah, I don't like this one. I prefer it to be, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just got to pick the right vibe for you. And unfortunately, I have to go always. So I guess I got to have this up, like if I want to mute it. But usually, like on my cheaper microphone, you could just mute it right on the mic. But I guess I got to just do it like that. So that's cool. Whatever. So Lotto and Chloe Bailey discussing social media. So yeah, now Lotto, she feeling some type of way because people saying she look old. You think Lotto look old with that ponytail? I think she look. I mean, I feel like Lotto look like old. She look what would you say, late 20s? Chloe Bailey look younger than her though. Lotto look like she looked like one like she want to look like one of those housewives, like you know what I'm saying, like Giselle. Don't she look like she could be like related to Giselle, like in that family? She got that type of look, in my opinion. Dropping gems, exactly that one friend that's gonna fuck your man. Damn, that's crazy. I forget what channel I was on. What channel was it? They be calling Lotto Latte. Is this Southern Tea Room? Yo, Southern Tea Room is fucking crazy. They be calling it Lotto Latte. I clicked on one of their videos. I was like, yo, people just be going in on YouTube. That shit is funny as hell to me. I be listening to other people's shit, seeing what they saying. That should be funny as hell. I live 45 minutes away from my job. Well, shit, it take me about, yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. 45 minutes to about an hour. It depends though, like, because if I want to go the paid way, it's going to take me about still about 40 minutes though. But mm, yeah, today I had a little discrepancy. Like, I had a little. Uh, it basically told me that I need to be staying off my phone when I'm driving, because I was like doing something. I was turning, and I ended up like my tire hit the damn curb, and that shit didn't like mess my rim up, but it did like kind of scrape it, and some of the metal came on. I'm like, yeah, I got to stay off this phone, like, because I be feeling like God be giving me warnings and I feel like that shit has happened all throughout my life. If you know what I'm saying, let me know if you know what I'm talking if you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever felt like honestly, and I feel like this is favor, and you might think that this is delusional. I felt like all throughout life, whether God has put different people in my life for me to learn lessons through them. Now, listen, you can go through life and make your own mistakes too, but I feel like sometimes I feel like He puts people, situations in your life so that you can learn from them. So they like, listen, do you want this to happen to you? What, like, certain things happen for a reason. And I felt like, you could call me crazy, but I've read messages and things like that, and you may have not got the message like that. That's why I feel like we all are unique and we all are different. I had friends when I was younger who were diagnosed with sexually transmitted diseases, and I asked myself, God, what are you trying to tell me? And He told me to watch it at an early age. That led to never being promiscuous, just out there, buck wild, crazy. No, I'm telling you, you people, different people, and these is messages that I got early on, like from the universe, and not just I flip things mentally more than the average person. Like, I feel like, what is, like, this is a message. This is a bigger thing. This is just not something bad happening to your friend, an unfortunate matter. This is information. Like, watch it. Boom. And I felt like God always did that to me in life. It was just like warnings. Like, before something would happen, I always get warnings. And it's just like, it's detail. It's like, you got to pay attention to it though. A lot of people, they avoid the signs. Not me. Nope. I can't do that. So Lotto looks older because she got an older father. What'd you say? LeBron, you've been talking about tires for a while now. I waited until the last minute, had to replace 3. My heart hurt. All my money I spent. What type of tires you get when you get tires? I always get all season tires because when it rain here, it then pours. So I always get all season. I get all season. What are those Michelin, Goodyear tires or whatever it is? But I always get all season tires. So yeah, you got to check your tires. Shit, you don't want to be one of those people holding up the freeway and you got a damn flat tire. No. But let me tell you this, God be also looking out for me. I'm telling you, this happened to me 2 times. So do y'all know a few weeks ago? Hold on. A few weeks ago, my tire went flat, but guess what? It went flat as soon as I pulled up to work. I remember one time my tire went flat as soon as I got off the highway. It was better than going flat on the highway. Like, when I tell you his eye is on the sparrow and I know he watches me, I know he watches me. I know that I have my little mishaps and I know that sometimes I could go crazy, crazy talking shit. Like, a lot of we all are different people. So y'all don't know every side of me. But yeah, I do have my ways to me too, just like we all do. So, but ultimately I am a good person. And God has always looked out for me. And truthfully, that's the way that I put it. I'm telling you, it's been so many different situations where I'll just be like, make something happen, make it work, make, whatever. And I've never really been in a situation where it's never, of course, we all face adversity and things like that, where things don't work in our favor. We could make more money or somebody could mistreat us. But typically I'm not in no situation like that for too long. It's just is not me. Um, Always get tire warranty. Yeah. But you know what? I'll tell you this. I get tire warranty all the time and I don't never get to use it. I never get to use it. That shit don't never happen to me. Like, when you get that tire warranty and then maybe a few weeks later your tire go flat, I never have issues like that. It's just most of the time when it's time to get new tires for me, it's time to get new tires. But that's what's up though. I guess I got my money out of it though, I guess that. So let's see. Yeah, but you know what? But then it's a flip side to it. Because then my homegirl, she lived downtown Houston in the downtown area, right? And they was doing some construction down there where her tires was getting flat every week. And it was a good reason. It was a good thing she had that protection package on there. Because if she had to buy new tires every week, it would be a bad thing. So every time she went there and it was nails in her tire or whatever, they would fix it. She would have to pay a little fee, but it wasn't like paying for a whole tire. It was literally like, she had to pay for that. I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't like more than like $30 or $40. But if you think about it, come on, her tire was getting flat like every 2 weeks because they was doing construction down in her area. So they're trying to gentrify that area now. It's crazy. But I couldn't be mad at them because I wasn't on my toes like I'm usually. Wait, what did you say? I wasn't very vigilant, but the good Lord was looking out for me. Wait, what happened? Yeah, today I was too far out into the street when getting ready to turn. I didn't even get a chance to look left before I noticed the car honking at me while they were coming down the road. Oh, damn. Oh, you got hit by a car? You got hit like in your car or like while you were walking? Let's see. So I live down the street, so I was straight a 10-minute drive back home. Then there's traffic, baby donuts and coffee. I hate, you know what, Lacey, now that you say donuts and coffee, I actually hate now when jobs, you know what? That's how you could tell you getting older when you be complaining about shit that you probably be happy about. I just feel like with a lot of these jobs, like, it's like, why y'all always ordering pizza and then y'all only bringing donuts in? It's like they don't ever have no other options. Like, damn, y'all ain't think to get no fruit platters, nothing with no pineapples or no grapes or no strawberries or nothing. It's like y'all keep bringing this tired ass Little Caesars pizza, these tired ass damn glazed donuts and shit like that. It's like be a little bit more creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? These jobs, they want to work you to death and then they want to feed you damn glazed donuts and fucking Little Caesars pizza, whatever the hell. They ain't even thoughtful in trying to get you no real pizzeria pizza. No, I want Grimaldi's. Get me some shit like that. Shit. I was like, don't give me no damn Little Caesars pizza. I want some official shit. Premium. We deserve premium. Let's see. So that was that on Chloe Bailey. But yeah, I do feel like Ice Spice, she needs to step up her social presence. She needs to step her social presence up and just like do a little more. And I think that'll help her perform better. Because even when she was at Rolling Loud, you could tell that she was just really shy still. You got to get up out of that. It's time she need to be able to storm the stage. It's like one thing I could say about Lola Brooke is that she do run out there. It's like she gets built off, she builds off that energy that she gets when she's performing that song. So Ice Spice, especially she in her mood. It's like she a little light, but she got to do that. She got to be a little bit harder. Like she got to go in. But I think she does a good job though. She just got to what does she need to do? Like scream more? You think Ice Spice could benefit from having maybe like a hype man? Do you think Ice Spice needs a hype man? I don't know. She probably could benefit from having somebody up there with her like that. I mean, Nicki ain't really need a hype man. Now that you think about it, when Safari is up there doing this thing, he was just mixed into her shit. Like he had it good. So let's bring this up so you can see Megan Thee Stallion. You know, the one that sit that Don Julio by the gallon, living out in Calabasas with them bastards. She got a bachelor's. Now she's trying to get a master's, but they said that Kelsey did the classes. Good luck with your master's. So Megan Thee Stallion, she looked good though, right? Okay, Megan. Okay, Meg. Megan look good. You know, she look nice and good enough. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. The feet covered. Yeah, you know they covered. I think Bia's voice is too low to be rapping. She want me a toxic nigga. She one of a sauna. What you think about Bia new song? Are you supporting it? Because it don't look like anybody supporting it like that. Everybody want to bring Bia name up. Are y'all streaming her records? Let me go to Bia on Spotify and see if that's picking up. You know, I be feeling like people have good setups. Like Bia had a good roll up. She tried to release her video last week. I'm That Bitch got 1.7 million. I can't give you that stream over here, baby. I just can't do that. Can't do it. Not over these airwaves. Not over these airwaves. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. At all. At all. So let's bring up Cardi B. You know, Cardi B is coming in a movie with her family. And I don't know why she's in this childlike movie when she is known to derug and rob men. I just don't understand why they, yeah. And you know, people are going to be making comments like about that as well. Let me bring that up. Especially a lot of the conservative America, they think Cardi B is trash, and you know they're right anyway. But hold on. Oh no, I'm supposed to go to the neighborhood talk. Give me a second. D-Rug and D-Rob. Yo, what kind of dogs do y'all have? Let me know. I'm thinking of three specific. Well, really 2 dogs. I really want a Cane Corso, a boxer. I don't really want any more, and I'm thinking of a Doberman Pinscher. 3 men that put the paws on 6ix9ine at the gym are arrested, and their mugshots have been released. Damn, they beat the brakes off that. Damn, they beat the brakes off that nigga. They had that little ponytail with his phony tail. That little ponytail with his phony tail. Yeah, that's crazy. What they say is because them wigs he was wearing. Yeah, sure it wasn't a family act. That's crazy. Whatever. So that's Lotto and Mariah Carey. That ain't worth this second of bringing that up. That's her pitch. That's that bullshit with Lotto. She said I I never thought I looked old until I read it on the internet, and now I just think that I look like an old white woman. You do look like that girl from the damn. She looked like the woman from the Atlanta Housewives. I mean, no, what is it? The what's that one? New Jersey or Maryland? She looked like Giselle. That's who Lotto looked like. She looked like that Giselle chick. You know, she just looked like she got a white mother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just own who you are and don't be in freestyles talking about these crackers. All right. So, all right. Happy to announce that me and the family will be in the Baby Sharks movie. So I think we seen Cardi and them doing something like this behind the scenes. Remember, her daughter was like recording somewhere or something like that. I think I seen something like that. But yeah, Cardi is in the mix. It's like, why would they want this for their brand? I don't get it. Me personally, and you could think that I'm hating. That's your opinion, but I don't understand why they would want this for their brand. And this is what makes people think that, this is how Cardi B benefits, and you would be dumb to not realize. It's like, Cardi might try to act like and say like, "Oh, I'm Afro Latina, whatever." No, like no, because trust me, if Cardi was as ignorant as she is, and she was a black woman, she would not be getting away with this shit at all. And Offset, he's the one that's the most luckiest in this whole situation because he's happy to be involved in the equation. His music career is not really doing anything right now, and they all suffered that loss with Takeoff, but Cardi is she's taking the brunt of that burden right now. So that's why they doing the double cheese. They did the double cheese with Mickey D's, and they probably will be doing something else soon too. You know what I'm saying? Keep the dollars, flowing through and all of that. But yeah, I just don't understand why they picked Cardi B for this movie at all. It's like all of the things that she doesn't matter. The horrible things that she said, and then she just it's always something new with this girl all the time. Always. Notice the family is never. You said notice how the family is never offset other kids. Oh yeah, Cardi is not black at all. If she was black, she wouldn't be able to get away with the things that she does. She's grasping at anything because the money is low. You think Cardi's money is low? I mean, didn't she just win her appeal against Tasha? So, I feel like when you have an appeal against somebody, does that mean that they get to just get your money at any time? Like, how does that work? I wonder how that works. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I don't know. Some people they will prefer to sit in silence. Some people will prefer music. What would you prefer? Would you prefer to sit in silence like that? Like somebody put you on a silent hole where they having a conversation, probably talking about you, or would you rather the music just be playing? Oh, yeah, I needed that. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, okay. That appeal gave Tasha time to move her money. Yeah. But listen, the thing about it is that this is why you got to create those different flows of income. And I think that's why she got her app too, because, YouTube, um, say that say that her app is her company. If they send the income garnishment or whatever the case may be to YouTube, YouTube could probably adhere to it and probably, deduct money from it to pay the judgment. It's always some sort of rules to something. Yeah. All right. So let me see. honestly was gonna wait and push this shit until tomorrow morning because I'm like, I'm off or whatever. But I really wanted to just come live and just talk. So I'm glad I did that. Oh no, I was supposed to look for that damn Ice Spice post. Give me a second. Let me bring that back over here. While I get that. Hold on. I'm mad at no, I'm not gonna say that. Shit. Why do I keep saying that? All right. All right, I got it. Let me share this. So these is the kids that said that they got Ice Spice chain.
Man, pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Just put it up.
They try.
Hey, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Look, just put it up.
They said I'm not good enough. Good enough. Did it up. Did it up. Shit it up. Shit it up. That shit is crazy. Them niggas trying to clown her.
Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Look, just put it up.
Oh shit.
Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Look, just put it up.
All right. Yeah, but I definitely think they trolling. This is definitely not her chain because we've seen the big chain that she has. What does that say? Does that even say Spice? Somebody said that's a necklace. That is not her chain. It says Earbug Blog. This isn't a flex. Go return it back to the beauty supply store. Damn. So you mean to tell me a bunch of messy females excited about talking about a girl chain? This has to be a prank. Man, this is weird. I like Ice Spice. She don't be dissing or gang claiming. She make her music and sit pretty vibe out. Is that too much to ask for? I love that type of woman. This is so musty. Imagine posting a video taunting a woman over jewelry that's not hers, even if it is. Yeah, hold for ransom. This is peak bum behavior. Damn. Not sure. This video is giving dusty and broke. Hers or not. A bunch of messy little girls. Yeah, I did kind of see that too. He talking about her da-da-da. He talking about her da-da-da. Da-da-da, shada-da, shada-da. Yeah, like, tell me if you got the vibes.
Man, pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Look, just put it up.
Shada-da, shada-da, shada-da.
Yo, listen, man. We got.
Think about shada-da, shada-da.
Come get your cheddar. Look, just put it up.
Damn. Think of that, shada-da. Hold on. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Oh man, let me go over here real quick and bring this up on the side while we closing up the Ice Spice commentary. So please make sure. What's going on? Please make sure. Give me a second. I don't know what happened. Make sure that you follow and stream the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. That for sure. Let me bring that up and show it to you so that you could make sure that you're following that on Spotify because I'm about to get up out of here. So I want to make sure that y'all all know where to find the Nicki Minaj Army playlist. And let's see. Make sure that you stream in Red Ruby, the Sleaze, Sped up version, all of that. So hopefully when she released that song, you know, that gives us a boost and we able to maintain, like, the radio play is picking up everything. So it's going to be a perfect combination. You know, this is what Lotto, they wish that lottery had. But unfortunately, now that they're in limbo, you know, there's no streams. I think they said that lottery was getting like 200,000 streams worldwide. Like, what? Worldwide? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on a second. Let me go to Nicki Minaj. So yeah, please make sure that you're following the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Follow and stream Nicki Minaj Army on Spotify. Let's go to Red Ruby the Sleeves. Only on them seas if it reads Red Ruby the Sleeves. Chinese on my knees. These wanna be Chinese. These wanna be Chinese anyway. Yeehaw. Hold on. It ain't gonna play because I already got it playing on my phone. So it is what it is. But make sure that you're following that. Nicki Minaj Army on Spotify. Stream that, stream. Also, please make sure that you check out my website. It is cookieconfidant.com. This is a way that you can support me and support my business. Cookieconfidant.com. Save 10% off at checkout. It's free shipping on all orders, so you don't got to worry about that. Get your hands on some gourmet cookies. Also, check out the reviews that are on the website as well. Check that out, cookieconfidant.com. My favorite cookies are the strawberry crumble cookies. That is my favorite cookie on the overall site. But I do love the birthday stuffed Oreos as well. Check it out, though. Check out the reviews. That's the way that you can support me if you want to support me. That is www.cookieconfidant.com. So, yeah, let's see. I like soaking up your knowledge. Thank you. I like to share this, whatever I know if it's relevant in the moment, you know? That's what life is about. Each one teach one. That's what they say, right? That's what it's about. So is there any way you could give advice about turning 25 years old? Like, what have you learned at my age? I know that it's probably gonna sound cliche, but the one thing I learned is that you have so much more time ahead of you. I mean, I think that you should take that time serious at 25. You should really trying to mold and get into what it is, like your career path or whatever it is that you want to accomplish or whatever your goals are, right? But when I was 25, I don't know. I felt like I was working. Yeah, I was working. I was still unsure about what I wanted to do long term, but one thing I always did is kept a job. I always kept a job regardless. I was one of those people, even if I did like quit a job or whatever, I would always have another job within another month. Like I never stayed unemployed. Nah, because being unemployed and you have to like speak to that in your resume, you got to speak to that. They ask you like, why were you unemployed for so many months? Like, nah. You said if anyone has any. Um, that's to anyone in the chat. So I mean, you give me some information if you want to. I mean, I'm about to get up off here though, but hit me up on Instagram at Female Rap Elite. What do you mean as far as like turning 25? Do you feel like because everyone's experience is different? Do you feel um like are you dealing with anything? If you feel like you're unsure, uncertain about things or whatever, you just gotta realize when you're 25, you're just that. Like you really just growing every day. That's what I could say. A lot of the stuff that I cared about back then, I don't care about now. Like, um, I think we overthink a lot of things. I could say that I learned with age. It's like just overthinking things and worrying about the wrong things. And I see it a lot too. So yeah, so I made sure I touched on everything. Ice Spice, her chain drama, that just was what it was. We know that shit's not real. Making a Stallion, we see what happened with the Tory Lanez appeal. Let me know what you think is going to happen with that in the comments below. Show notification starting the live video. Yeah, and of course, Lotto, she had to copy Nicki. Who else is she gonna copy? When Nicki is her muse, she's the one who she looked up to coming up into this game. That's why I'm telling you, that shit pains her that she don't fuck with Nicki. And then she just went way too far. Would you ever trust Lotto again if she apologized to Nicki and said, damn, Nicki, you know what? I'm sorry for the way that I think that she needs to do that. You think that she will, though? Do you think Lotto understands where she went wrong? I don't think there's anything wrong with her argument, but why does she have to go low and just talk about Nicki's family and shit like that? I felt like that was a low blow. But anyway, y'all, this is your boy LaRon, female rapidly. I'm about to get up out of here. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. Again, please make sure that you check out my website, cookieconfidant.com. Save 10% off at checkout. Free shipping on all orders. Get your hands on some gourmet cookies. We bake pretty much every day. Next time we're going to bake those on Sunday for our Monday shipment. But yeah, if you place an order between now and Saturday, you're probably going to get your cookies shipped on Monday morning. So we'll be preparing cookies on Sunday night. Yeah, I think that's the next time, because just with balancing my orders and stuff, I don't need to go in and bake again until Sunday. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, check out my website, cookieconfidant.com. Most of all, also, please make sure that you follow that Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify so that you could be supporting Red Ruby the Sleeves. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. Let me drop this and then I'm about.
Is mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos.